Hello? Oops. Hello? Can you hear me? Wait. Okay. Oh, gee. Okay. Hold on. Oh, my brain. Okay. 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 Sorry. I had a monitor on for a second, so I could like hear my mic through my headphones. It was breaking my brain. Wow. Sorry about that. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Oh my God, what a way to start. Dag nabbit. Okay. So sorry about that, Smo. I was doing some more finagling with my setup on OBS, and I changed some things to start so I could like record these streams simultaneously as I streamed them. For some reason, it was recording the audio, but not sending it out. So that was weird. Not sure why that was a thing. That's entirely my bad. What a dagnabbit. It's fine. And so I guess probably nothing at all was heard for the first 10 minutes. So that's a great start. Ugh. So good to see you, Smo. I'm glad you stopped by. You actually stopped by even ahead of the stream to try to give me some advice on entirely different problems I'm having. You mentioned something about changing my nameplate settings. Profile? Or is this something... Or wait, it might be over character configuration, maybe? Display name settings. Helps with clutter. Auto lock on. System character config, yeah, okay. Are you talking about like turning off like names on other characters or things like that? Or oh boy, what a... Change most to show when targeted. Okay. Yeah, you can drop other player names to remove text clutter. Yeah, my friend. Let me see what happens. I'll change everything to when targeted, I guess. Oh, it does change everybody. Interesting. Okay. Always, actually. Right. Other PC is the big one. Yeah, my friend actually was telling me about this one. He said he basically just turns most of this off completely. Objects, display name settings. Okay. Okay, that's probably apply. I'll try that for the moment. And the other thing you said was auto attack, which is target maybe? Automatically lock on target when initiating auto attack. Is that the... Or like auto target according to priority? Oh, thrilling start to a stream. This is probably important to figure out eventually for the sake of making things better in the long run. Auto target settings. So enabling this one, auto target according to priority. Maybe. I'm gonna assume that's it. Oops. Wait, no. Okay. Cool. Let's try that then. As I was saying before, I apparently muted myself. Okay, Smo says yes. Perfect. I've done it. I'm a professional. I know exactly what I'm doing. I promise. Yeah, so last stream, just a quick recap. We did another Conjurer quest. We helped Sylphie discover her power within or whatever. And she grew as a person. Her heart grew 3 sizes that day. All that stuff. We helped the Scions of the 7th Dawn disrupt a local religion in a pretty significant way. It's probably fine. Smo says now you can just attack and you'll auto-target the nearest enemy, gonna help a lot with missing attacks. Okay. That's good to know. So that's probably like because yeah, a lot of times like if I started attacking an enemy like right before it died, and then it died, I would just like cancel the attack. So does that mean that I'll continue the attack and I'll just automatically shift to the next closest thing, I guess? That does sound useful, so that sounds good. Sounds like something I probably should have done about 18 hours ago when I started this. Oh, that's the other big piece of news that I was apparently congratulating myself in the void where no sound could escape. This is my 10th stream. I was talking about how I'm so professional and so good at my 10th one. I've officially made it, and my effing mic was muted while I was patting myself on the back. So, man, pride'll get you. And Smo says, yeah, I can just spam R2 and 0 and you'll lock on attack at once. Smo says, congrats on the 10. Yeah, it's a big deal, and I was feeling so competent. And I immediately... Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to... maybe I'll talk about that during this stream today, if there's a moment of peace, but I joked about it early on with some of my earlier streams. I think they're really... I legitimately might have been cursed by a Jiangshi, like a vampire. Which that's a long story. I've been meaning to tell eventually, but boy, it is painful and swift. But yeah, so I wanted to continue the MSQ up to the point where the next Conjurer quest becomes available. Supposedly 2 are supposed to become available at level 30. But what was I saying? Yeah, I think I'm not quite far enough into the MSQ to get that other quest, so I want to... Smo says, BRB, sorry I missed most of that. That's totally fine. It's all good. Like, I honestly, like, you know, while Smo is doing other things, like, I'll talk to the future viewers. Honestly, I start most of these streams with the assumption that I'm going to be talking to myself for a while, you know? So, gotten really good at talking aloud, and it's kind of my sassy time. And then once people actually start chatting, then I have to pretend to be a little more professional. But honestly, I kind of assumed that I was going to be alone for a lot of these early streams. Like, I'm actually really surprised that not only anybody has come by, like, once, but there's been a couple of cool people like Smo who's come back a lot to chat with me, and I probably get mildly frustrated at stupid things I do. Yeah, so gonna continue the MSQ up to the point where hopefully the next Conjurer quest will unlock. And then I'll do that Conjurer quest and become a White Mage, which is pretty sweet. Scion of the 7th Dawn. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Thancred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. I did it. Thancred. Ah, my late arrival nearly cost Grayson his life. I wasn't there when the Ul'Dah took him prisoner. And I wasn't there when they served him to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle, he survived. But that does not excuse the fact that he should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed him utterly. Just as I'm failing you all. Oh, Thancred. Your glorious locks are saving us, though, with their beauty. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Grayson, it is so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I had just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear, and now we can put paid to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Ul'Dah undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal, Ifrit. Nor is the tale limited to Ul'Dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa, Lominsa, and Gridania of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume aether if they are to maintain their presence here, and the stronger they become, the more aether they require. Now, aether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life, and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of aether. Crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of aether. However, When the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon toward which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or aetheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. The primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected. Yet, even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess. The Echo. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with this primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait: meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Grayson. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Oh, Smo says he's back, and back to the story. Yes. We are talking with Minfilia and Thancred about how great I am. As well they should be talking about such things. Whether she intended to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I am sorry to report that all are to be put to death. The flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. Ooh. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us, Grayson. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. Oh, Thancred. Your golden locks give us all joy. Smo says happy ending. Yeah. Yeah, it worked out for the best. A win-win all around. Thancred. Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Louisa would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. Smo says gold like snow. Yeah, I guess it's more pale than gold, but fair enough. We're not going to talk about the gold and snow on this stream, so it's all good. Minfilia. Okay, let's see what she wants here. A hero in the making. Minfilia is wearing a wry smile. Might it have something to do with your newfound fame? Okay. Until not so very long ago, you were but one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Ida and Papalimo that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the primal Ifrit. Yeah, it's a convenient sequence of plot points, you might say. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. Oh no. What is the price? Smo says the lighting was making it look yellow. I'll give you that. Yeah, it's a yellow room. But we have guests, Grayson. Or rather, you have guests. Uh-oh. Are they my groupies? Oh, they're the worst kind of groupies. Ah, Lady Manphilia, radiant as always. Oh. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limsa Lominsa, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. Oh, wow. As you can see, Grayson, your recent exploits have garnered you the attention of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ifrit's Bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. I'm being courted by burly men. This is the worst possible timeline. Hold on. Oh. It's got to be the purple hair. It's irresistible, I know. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I find myself wondering how word of Grayson's deeds spread so quickly. That the immortal flame should know of his triumph is to be expected. But what of the other grand companies? Tataru? Yeah, not me. Your reputation precedes you, Master Allen. 'Tis no ordinary man who can face a primal and emerge the victor. And imagine our pride when we learned that you began your journey as an adventurer in our own Gridania. Know that the people hold you in high esteem, and that you will always be welcome among us. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant men such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Twelveswood. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Master Allen. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. A man of your talent belongs with the immortal flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ul'Dah. I'm green. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. It is only natural that we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa Lominsa to the shores of glory. Do I actually have to choose? Lady Manphilia. Very well. Though I am quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation would help to clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There are presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Limsa Lominsa, the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Ul'Dah. Serving a grand company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your other endeavors. Oh, so I actually have to make a choice here? Is this gonna, like, significantly impact the game? If you are agonizing over which of the grand companies best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so. And yet, I can see that it is no small choice you face. Can I choose none? Can I choose not to choose? Can I be like a freelancer? Ah, a thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold Remembrance services. Well, as part of their proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each grand company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? Fist pumps. A fine suggestion. You are as wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Very well. Let Grayson hear our leader speak, then return here with this decision. We eagerly await your answer. They all have their own kind of salutes. It's so cute. They walked towards not a door, but okay. Yeah, Tataru, you know you did. Oh, they walked that way. Why are they over there? I know full well that adventurers are by their nature liberty-loving breed, and not best suited to the discipline of military service. But I strongly urge you to join a grand company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Grayson, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great power is wont to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet, however vigilant you are but one man. In the midst of a grand company, however, you will be one man amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. The grand companies seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. I really have to join somebody? As such, I would have you carry this link pearl. Eorzea is changing, Grayson, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now, it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will apprise you as to where and when the Remembrance services are due to take place. Dun-dun-dun-dun. All right. When the Admiral speaks, even pirates listen, and that is no small thing. She is a born leader. The kind one would gladly follow to the 7th Hill. The Flame General is a passionate man, and his words never fail to light a fire in the belly of those who listen. I am sure you will be no exception. The eldest Seedseer speaks only truth, and her words have the power to touch the soul. At the sound of her voice, all fall silent and attend her. Great. With the power you possess, there will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet however vigilant you are but one man. Okay, you said that before. It's a secret door. Secret door. I'm going to talk to Tataru. Okay. So that's a thing. Interesting. Oh, okay. Did it. Western Thanalan. Smo says choose wisely. So it is like a real choice I have to make. Dang it. It's not one of those fake choices. I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting, Grayson. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly. And often. To a few too many people. Next time, I'll be sure to hold my tongue. Literally, if necessary. Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the Remembrance services are taking place. If all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of the three services, and Elder Seedseer Khan Essena will deliver her address at Miketo's amphitheater. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges involved in assembling all of the involved parties, it's possible that the order of the services might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that. So make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Ul'Dah, where Flame General Rauban Alden will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's rumored there's to be a special guest. How exciting. Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Limsa Lominsa, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral will be given her address. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the sentry, Xanthael, and he will admit you. Got all that? Well, off you go then. I hope you find the Remembrance services suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order, though with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell. So that was the game subtly hinting the order they suggest, but then also saying that you can just do whatever order you want, I guess. If you so feel to do that. Yeah, I guess I gotta... I guess that's next. Okay. Well, I'm gonna continue with this, I guess. I was hoping... I mean, I guess I don't know exactly when because I'm trying to get far enough into this that last White Mage quest becomes available. Because that's what I advertised with my thumbnail. And I would like to not be a liar for the stream. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah. So, I'm sure as far as anybody that checks out the channel right now, they probably have no idea that anything ever happened or went wrong. But last Thursday, right after I finished that stream, I got a weird email from YouTube saying that my stream had been detected as being either spam, scam, or like otherwise misleading. And so they took it down and basically told me to stop doing that. And so I had like this 12-hour period where I thought I was going to be like shut down and I wasn't going to be allowed to stream. And super sucked. Very not cool. Did not sleep happy. And then I got another mysterious email like the next like Friday evening, basically saying like, oopsie poopsie, we goofed. Your stream is totally fine. You're not getting like a warning or a strike on your channel. Our detection system detected wrongly. And then they gave me my stream back because my stream was gone for a little bit. And I was very sad because it's just, where am I going? It was terrible. It was stupid. Like, I've kind of heard that happens with YouTube stuff. Like, people are always complaining about YouTube doing weird things or glitching out on them. And I was like, but surely it won't happen to me. I'm doing things good and smart. And so, yeah, that wasn't cool. We're all kidding. It still has some things active. I can't remember. Apparently the pets are still active. Weird. I don't know why that's going on. Wait, where's the... Oh. I just have to click on it.
I lost my son to the calamity.
Voice acting.
Seedseers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.
Okay.
Our
Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
It seems like those guys are going to be important. The Wonder Twins there.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the elder Seedseer.
Sure.
The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
Sure. Looks nice.
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat.
Man, what a massive crowd.
5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity.
Dun dun dun.
The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the high roads without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
I don't know if I like these characters.
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you, join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder's standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children!
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the forest.
All the elementals!
Think of the children. I wonder, is S Sumi up there because I'm a conjurer? Like, would it have been like the Lancer Guildmaster up there if I'd been a Lancer instead? Oh, good. They're still there. Oh, they're gonna talk to me.
If you'll permit me, Alfie, no.
Ah, don't make eye contact, Grayson. Dagnabbit.
And my sister, Alize, at your service.
Why?
I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
Great. I can tell that I'm not going to hate you by the end of this mission. The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with two beast tribes. The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with two beast tribes. The Ixil are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition, and want to summon their bloodthirsty primal, Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Rama. The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Though they clash with the Ixil ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The Twelveswood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes. Yet how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Ixil will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to all-out war, and when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them then? Oh, don't guilt-trip me. Well, perhaps we will find out, if the Elder Seedseer's words fell in fertile ground. He nodded his head. That's what I do. I nod my head. It's all I've got. You can't take that from me. Your sister was about as talkative as I am too, so that's great. Okay, so that was... So basically that was the, like the sales pitch for joining the Twin Adders. Which I gotta say, I got a slight bias towards joining the Twin Adders at this point. But I mean, to be fair, I started here in Gridania. And as much as I like to complain about being lost in the stupid woods, or how everyone in Gridania is probably secretly a racist, it's home, you know? It's kind of like how you can't choose your family, and you know that that one uncle that comes to all the family reunions is kind of a jerk, but still you kind of like him for it. Like, you don't hold him against it. Why am I down here? Oh, did I... I jumped down here without really thinking about it, just because I saw it. Okay, I can't get out. Good. I have a problem. Oh, there's a person here. Like, if I see a hole, or like anything like a cliff, I have to jump. I have to know. What is over here? What is this? Why are you over here? I need to teleport. I don't need to be here anymore. Heading to Ul'Dah. Next. Smo says... Did the sound just cut out for a second? That's fine. Smo says, did you say Gridanians are secretly racist? I mean, you know... They, yeah, I mean... I think 2 people have been nice to me here. And the rest of them didn't, like, stab me upon immediately seeing me. So, I mean, that's something. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of true. I do wonder, like if I had started not in Gridania, like, if people would be, like, super mean to me. But, like, since I started there, maybe they're, like, slightly less mean to me. Where am I going? Where was I supposed to go? The Royal Promenade. Okay. Maybe I'll, Royal Promenade is below me. Okay. This way? Yes, okay. I think I'm going the right way. I'm so close to understanding how some of these places are laid out. What? Smo, just out of curiosity, who did you choose to end up with? Or to, like, to align yourself to? Ooh, let me jump in the fountain. Can't give me a fountain that I can't wallow in. What is this? Ridiculous. Husting strip. Okay, I need to get over to that somehow. Yes. I'm doing it. Smo says won't say till after you pick. That's no fair. How am I supposed to copy you? That's, yeah, fine. I'll make my own decisions. Where am I going? I'm going over here. Well, I mean, at this point in the game, I've also spent quite a bit of time in Ul'Dah. So, like, I do kind of... I'm starting to like this region of the land. Gotta say, I've hardly been in Limsa Lominsa at all. Like, I think there's been, like, just, like, a small number of, main scenario quests over that way, so... I haven't really had the chance to get to know people that over there. They're probably nice. They're pirates or whatever. Oh.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanimo herself!
And Roban as well!
Okay.
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore.
Man.
Hurrah! Roban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold.
All right.
By the grace and glory of Ul'Dah, have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'Dah!
Cool. Oh, good.
At the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard.
It's the Wonder Twins again.
Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Okay.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Is that saying that they're telling the truth or that he's not correct?
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death.
I like the Seedseer was a lot nicer. This guy's being kind of grumpy.
Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Ul'Dah stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand.
Oh, look at those arms.
Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond.
Gosh, it's thicker than his head.
Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Ul'Dah, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Ul'Dah. As Ul'Dah prospers, so shall her people.
Ja, for Ul'Dah!
Together we are one.
Your grace.
Raubon?
What a contribution. Okay. That's pretty cute, actually.
People of Ul'Dah, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you.
And again, what arms. Like, that's impressive.
Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'Dah. Yet those who measured that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'Dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'Dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are, by fire, reborn!
Alright. Another pretty good speech.
Forsooth!
The time is now!
I
Fancy meeting you again.
Forsooth. The Ul'Dahs have a long history of conflict with the Amalja, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. I think you mean worshipped the primal Ifrit. It's a past tense now. Thank you very much. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. Great. The Ul'Dahs do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Garleans have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ul'Dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amalja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Oh, they can resummon him. So I didn't... Oh. Well, that makes me feel like slightly less cool about killing him then. I'm just like the latest Joe Nobody that's done it. Like... Oh. Alright, fine. Every time they do so, the Ul'Dahs send their forces to smite the primal. And though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder, then, that the Immortal Flames are so eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. Alphanot, how do you even know who I am? Have you been, like, spying on me? Are you planning to join somewhere? I did it. I remembered a thing in a ceremony. I teleport. I'm supposed to go to Limsa, Lominsa. Oh yeah, didn't Tataru say there was gonna be a special guest at the Ul'Dah speech? Was that supposed to be the Sultana? I guess? I need to go to the stateroom. Alright. Looks like this is going to be kind of a cutscene heavy stream. But that's fine. Guess we'll see what happens after this particular quest is over with. I'm really... It froze, I guess, maybe. I really do hope I can get to that last White Mage quest, because I'd love to finish the stream by becoming a White Mage. Are you You're fine. Let's see, I kind of remember where I'm going here. I apparently do not remember. I walked the wrong way. This way? Where am I going? I'm sorry. Who has the guitar? Is there a rave? What is happening here? I'm gone. Forget that. Whatever. That's... Smo says feel better without the name clutter. I suppose so. Honestly, like I wasn't really noticing the name clutter too much. Like, honestly, like the screen in general is so busy with things, like all the UI things, that my brain is just kind of glossing over probably like 95% of what's on the screen. But It's probably better overall. I'm sure like once I get to combat, it's going to be really nice to not have to where am I? I think I go this way. I don't know. You know what? Actually, hold on. Why am I don't have to guess. I was heading the right way. Wait. I was not heading the right way. I think this is... wait. Hold on. I apologize. In my defense, I have been at Limsa, Lominsa, the very least at this point. Okay, this is the right direction. It's not the... There's nothing below me. Oh, it's probably above me. So I need to go up the stairs. Down the stairs? No, I have to take the lift. That's right. I'm heading the right way. He was not. I know. I know. Wait, where am I supposed to... The stateroom. Oh my gosh. I see it. Wait. Oh no, wait a minute. It's above me. It's gotta be above me. Below me? No, it's above me. Yes. It's definitely this way. I'm certain. I'm willing to risk it all. Am I going to the lower decks? Hold on, wait. Wait. This is the right way, right? Sure is thinking about it. Wait, yes, I knew it. I'm not an idiot. Here to attend the Remembrance service. Be quick, the Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. Well, that sure is convenient for me.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Gasp.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride.
They really designed the auditorium to look like the front of a ship. That's kind of incredible.
"700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay.
Wait, your country started with a shipwreck? Oof.
In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
I like the shouty
Did you look
guy.
as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The crimson field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
I appreciate that these guys always show up conveniently to explain the design of the standard. But also, the ship represents a ship. It's not the cleverest standard. Gotta be honest.
The Gallian Empire marched upon Eorzea. We assembled beneath the Maelstrom standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners. And together, we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom.
Oh, have I told you I don't like you yet? Like to your face?
Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
Oh, okay.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
While the mines of Ogomero spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire.
I love how committed these people are to like their naval like terminology. Just like they slip it in whatever way they can. Very cool.
Even now the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck?
Smo says, I guess it's not just Gridania. Yeah, they've all got a little bit of a...
There is but one course left to us.
I guess the polite term would be like, they got like nationalist pride? Does that sound less negative?
One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves, till sea swallows all!
Long live the Admiral!
Gather the lads!
Gather the lads!
Where's me cutlass? I'll follow ye to the 7 hells, Admiral!
Great. Oh, good.
Fancy meeting you again.
Yeah, you're just looking for the purple ears, aren't you? You just like scan the crowd and you're like, there's the guy who doesn't yell at us and make us go away. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa is plagued by 2 beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Lominsans' backyard. and that is to say not of internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions, and while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Lominsans are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect that they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom Standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. I don't like those two. I don't know. There's something concerning going on there. Am I getting a call on my Bluetooth? What's happening? Grayson, this is Minfilia. You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final Remembrance service has now concluded? A moment ago, you say? What a coincidence. It is not as though I were spying on you through this link shell I put in your pocket. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies. Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. Wait, those three guys have just been standing there the whole time? I mean, theoretically, this is a trip that, like, I mean, I've been teleporting, obviously, but, like, if I've been, like, physically traveling, it was, like, days long, those guys have just been, like, sitting around me like, oh boy, I hope he joins our army. He killed that primal guy. And he seems kind of nice. Can I... Sorry, just quick second. This is important. Oh, I fell. It's fine. I think the best part about Limsa Lominsa is all these tantalizing cliffs. But it won't let me jump off any of them. Oh my gosh. I want it so bad. Okay, it's fine. Waking Sands. I can do that. Horizon. It's weird, like, the music kind of cuts out every time I teleport. Like, just for a second, though. Somebody named the Avocado has attained level 18. Good job, Avocado. Why is that in my chat box? Oh, I gotta walk. Why can't the crystal be right next to their base? Oh. But alright, I guess I have to choose between Gridania, Ul'Dah, Limsa Lominsa. Gross, gross. Don't touch me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still... Like, the other weird thing is, like, it said that I could, like, change alliances later on. So it's not a permanent thing. But I'm assuming that, like, whatever group I go with, I'm gonna start getting, like, quest lines with that group. So is that implying that... Like, am I eventually gonna have to, like, do all of them? Like, do quest lines for each group? Or would it be, like, completely optional? Like, could I just do one and stick with one? It's not, but it resets. Okay. Interesting. So wait, so if I... It's like if I left one group and went to another one, and then left that second group and went back to the first group, would it still reset? Like, it'd be like I'd never been with that group in the first place. I'd have to do the same quests again? Or am I, like, misunderstanding this? Are these, like, not going to be... Like, is this part of the MSQ, or is this, like... Is this, like, game content that's, like, outside of the MSQ? Like, are these going to be, like, semi-optional stories or something? Kind of like the class quests? Is that the idea, I guess? I don't know. I'm probably just gonna go with Gridania. Like, the Seedseer seems like she's quite nice. She's the only one that didn't specifically call out for the death of her enemies, which is a good quality in the leaders that I like to follow, you know, personally. The GC you join is just extra content for side stuff, but also unlocks. Okay. Okay, so yeah, it is like, it's not directly the MSQ, but it's still going to be like its own storyline. I guess that makes, okay. So it is a semi-important decision, but it's not like, this isn't going to like majorly change how I experience the game. Ah, welcome back, Grayson. Were the Grand Company leader's words as illuminating as you had hoped? Aye, each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Would that there were more of you, Grayson. Oh, yeah, if only there was like a good, like maybe 10 million other people like me playing this game the same time I am. Ah, if only. That sure would be convenient. Ah, but you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer. I did a quest, I did a quest. I am the best because I did a quest. I literally went to the inn. Oh, good.
The gods only know what Grand Company our adventurer friend will keep.
Why do you care? You've never been in this game up to this point. Why are you invested?
The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whoa, you said words.
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
They talking across from such a big table.
The so-called Remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies.
Smo says they were there from day one. Oh, have these characters been just like around and I haven't noticed them? Like, were there other opportunities to talk to them or something?
Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None.
They were on the cart. You're right. Yeah, Smo says the cart. Yeah, that just occurred to me. Because I remember talking to that merchant guy, and he's like, these two aren't very talkative. But you'll chat with me, right? You'll tell me about what it is you desire, and also help me run away from Ixal. That's total. I just like, yeah, I just had like a flash of like memory. Like the two other people in the cart. Okay. Fair enough. I withdraw some of my complaints about these two.
I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alize, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them.
Mm-hmm.
Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience.
This is about like Louis Soir or whatever that guy's name was. The original Scion leader.
There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you!
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all.
Okay.
The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Alright. Oh. I just exploded with experience for no reason. Okay, see, so this is like... Wait. Ah, I take it the Elder Seedseer's words have touched your heart. Have you resolved to entwine your destiny with that of the Twin Adder? Don't like the way you phrased that, but okay. Forgive me. In my eagerness to embrace you as a brother, I mistook your intention. Yeah, please don't embrace me as anything. How was the Admiral's speech? But you need not explain. That you stand before me now is answer enough. You have resolved to join the Maelstrom, have you not? No. Well, I dare say you have your reasons. But mark me. In stormy seas, the strong of arm and stout of heart must pull together, or the vessel will founder. And when a ship goes down, the passengers always share the fate of the crew. Remember that. Alright. I do like talking to them just to get their hopes up. Welcome back, adventurer. I take it General Raubaun's words kindled a fire within you. Nope. What? You cannot seriously be considering joining another grand company. Why, they are not nearly as grand as ours. I always want to join the Flame Officer just for that reasoning. We're the grander company. Why would you want to join the lame company? Yeah, I think I'm just going to go with the Gridanian Twin Adders. Like, I feel like I've already got like the most allegiance to Gridania at this point of the game anyway. And then I sincerely do kind of like the Seedseer the most of the three generals, at least at this point. She's kind of like a peace, if possible, war if necessary kind of person, which I think is a reasonable stance that a leader should have, so. You have chosen wisely, my friend. The Elder Seedseer will be overjoyed. Without further ado, let us speak of practical matters. In order to complete the enrollment procedure, you must report to the Adder's Nest. Company you keep, Twin Adder. Twin Adder Recruitment Officer seems eager to welcome you to Gridania's Grand Company. I dare say you know it well from your wanderings in New Gridania. Give your name to the personnel officer there, and he will guide you through the formalities. I have no doubt but that your deeds will bring great honor to our order. When next we meet in Gridania, I shall be proud to call you brother. Please don't. I already have Mother Mione over there. I don't need more pseudo family chasing after me. I did it. I just want to talk to these guys again because they're probably disappointed and sad. If your mind is made up, then there is no help for it. Yet know that like the tide, men's hearts are apt to change. If and when yours does, you may be certain of a warm welcome from us. What's this? You mean to take up with the Adders? Did the awe-inspiring figure of General Raubaun not stir you? He can seem a trifle intimidating, but I'm sure you'd warm to him given time. That Flame Officer is great. He's like so confident that he's the cool kid. Yeah, I almost forgot. Like, I can... Ooh, where am I? This way? This. I forget, because I can go down here and I can actually, like, talk to everybody. I want to talk to Ul'Dah and Papalymo. Ul'Dah and Papalymo? Ul'Dah and Papalymo. Ul'Dah, Papalymo. Speeches? Oh yes, I love them. There's nothing like a good exposition when you're having trouble sleeping. Okay. I don't know what else I expected from her, really. 5 years ago, the three grand companies joined as one and fought the Garlean Empire at the Cottonelle Flats. And now, for the first time, the people will gather to remember those who fell in the battle. That being said, no one has any clear memory of what transpired that fateful day. Not even the leaders of each nation. Great. What do you think about this, Thinkred? Are you sharpening your nails with a knife? What are you doing? You've put us all to shame with your recent performance in the field. If I'm to keep up, I dare say I'll need bigger knives. That's... alright, that's what a sane person says. Alright, well. Uriang, you say funny things. The destruction that visited this land cannot be attributed to the forces of the Empire alone. Worm of midnight, of breath infernal. For some, a legend made flesh. For others, an insidious symbol of memory lost. We grasp but a piece of this puzzle. Much and more must we question and contemplate, ere the fallen moon revealeth its myriad secrets. Great. Good stuff. Is that a... no, that's a box. Okay. Looked like a computer. That was weird. Alright. Smo says, welcome to the tunnel snakes. I mean twin adders. Yay. Is that the grand company you joined, Smo? By some sort of happenstance? Because, I'm trying to think, because you mentioned that you started this game. What were you doing? You started this game as a Conjurer too, right? Smo says, yep, to being a twin adder. Done it. We're making progress. Smo says, sorry, what was the last question? Oh, I was just trying to remember. You said you started this game as a Conjurer as well, didn't you? Or am I mistaken? Or no, you started as a... because you started in Gridania as well, right? I think you mentioned that. The Green Forest. Smo says, oh, Lancer, that's right. That's the other... oh, I'm sorry. That is so loud. Lancer, okay, but yeah, so that's the other... so you started in Gridania. So, cool. Where am I going? I'm going the right way. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm just that smart. I jump. Smo says, technically I started in Ul'Dah, but that was when starting class was not tied to city. Interesting. So you can... wait. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, 1.0. Wait, did your file carry over from 1.0? Like, you were able to keep all the... everything from 1.0 before it was reborn? I thought they had, like, shut down all the servers and everything. Or am I mistaken in how that worked? You are come to the Adder's Nest, headquarters of the Order of the Twin Adder. Ever do we welcome they who would toil in the Elemental's name for the good of our forest nation. How will you respond? My name is Grayson Allen. I believe you're expecting me. I'm here to enlist if you'll have me. 1.0. Smo says, you could, but I stupidly deleted my character. Oh, well, fair enough. I mean... did it just, like gave you the option just, like, to start completely fresh if you'd wanted to, basically? And you went for it? I think the obvious thing to do here is to respond with as much arrogance as possible. Smo says yes. I gesture with my hand and tell you to be impressed. Ah, the great adventurer himself. Yes, our recruitment officer sent word that you were on your way. It is a pleasure and an honor both to welcome you to our ranks, friend. Now, let me gather together the relevant documentation. Sir! Eichmann. What is it? Report. An urgent message from... Oh, Armor Rasay's spire, sir. A Highwind Skyways airship has taken fire from Imperial forces in the skies over the East Shroud. The vessel's engines were crippled, sir, and was forced to make an emergency landing southeast of 9 Ivies. Okay. 9 Ivies? Gosh, this could not have come at a worse time. All but a handful of our forces are presently afield, dealing with the Ixal. What a surprise. Grayson, I know full well you have yet to be formally inducted into our ranks, but we have urgent need of your aid. Urgent need of your convenient aid. Smos and 1.0 characters have a tattoo on their backs to signify they are part of the Battle of Carteneau. Oh, interesting. So that means, like, I guess if you see somebody that played 1.0, then you would be able to know. Oh, that's so weird. That's kind of cool. In all likelihood, the airship was bearing civilians, and if the reports are accurate, it will have come down dangerously close to Garlean occupied territory. Please make all haste to the areas southeast of 9 Ivies, locate the airship, and ascertain the status of your passengers. I'd nod my head. That's interesting, Smo. So that probably means, especially like however many like years later it is, like the number of people that would have that tattoo has got to be very, very small, I would have to guess. Where am I going? It's close to Hawthorne Hut. Okay. Stop. Hawthorne Hut. Okay. We're going. We're moving. We're quick. Where were I? Ooh. Sylphlands. Oh, that's where that is. Okay. Well, 49. Oof. Oh, it's over there. I see. Okay. I go this way. I fall. I don't need no map. I run. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm a ninja. A little bit too north. Fair enough. Maybe I need that map. For some reason, it looks like the pets' names still pop up all the time. Oh, there's a... Is this no, this is mine. This is the Wood Whalers. Right there. Or no. Yeah, that's their tower. They can't go the 100 yards over here to help? They're too busy? Airship crewman, no! You are my favorite! Don't die! Don't... Oh, level 24. Uh-oh. I'm getting synced. No. My precious levels. We've got the ship surrounded, men. It won't escape. An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. It's a good thing our enemies have terrible line of sight. The Adder's Nest sent you? How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. I shake my head. Serpent Lieutenant. Ah, peace, friend. We mean you no harm. You are an engineer of Garland Ironworks, are you not? We were alerted to your plight and have come to rescue you. And you are Grayson Allen, I presume. I was told to expect an honorary serpent. My thanks for your aid, friend. Convenient. I've never seen a craft of this design. It must be Garland's work. Is there no end to the man's treachery? The secrets of Magitech belong in Imperial hands. They are not to be squandered on Eorzean savages. Not the trembling hand. We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. That doesn't seem fair. Imperial scouts from Castrum Oriens. They mean to requisition the ship. Wedge, you have to help him. That fool of a Lalafell is hiding inside the tiny Bronco. The tiny Bronco? Wait, hold on. If that guy's name is Wedge, I'm willing to bet this guy's name is Biggs. Let's see if I'm right. The tiny Bronco? Isn't that the Ironworks' latest creation? It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight, and she was soaring. She really was. Those blasted her out of the sky. Attend to me all. The Ironworks' latest creation must not fall into Garlean hands. We shall strike them, swift and sure, and rescue Engineer Wedge. Grayson, I trust we can rely on your support. I nod my head. May the matron watch over us. With me! Wait, what's our plan here? Thanks for the fist shake of agreement. Hold on, is there a plan? An ambush to arms. No, I think 4 people running straight at you is not an ambush. It's what we call a stupid. Oh, is this really the... Oh my... Alright, well... Can I heal him? I can heal him. Is this... This is working pretty well, actually. You know, fair enough. I thought these guys might be biting off more than they could chew, but... Oh, we have a Conjurer on our team. Oh my gosh, it's a balanced party? Man, what a deal. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. One of the guys died. Oops. Wait, how do I guess I can't. I don't know. Oh, wait, no. Nobody on my team died. I thought somebody on my team died. I think it's just one of the other bad guys dying. So that's fine. Better heal that Conjurer up a little bit. Okay. I am so good at stuff in games. I don't want to be here. This is working out pretty well, actually. Sorry, I'm not talking so much. I have to, like... I'm not quite good enough at this game where, like, I can fight without thinking. Like, I still have to, like, concentrate on it pretty heavily. Although I do like... I think it's actually been very good. Having the tags turned off for combat is nice. Like, it makes the screen a lot less busy. And helps me pay attention more specifically to what's important. Biggs! I knew it! Biggs and Wedge, they appear again. Wedge, you should have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Dude, close. So how's she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust on the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications, we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. While you do your work, we shall keep watch over the perimeter. The enemy may yet be lurking nearby. As for you, Grayson, you have more than done your part today. I bid you return to the Adder's Nest and complete your enlistment. I pray there will be no further interruptions. When next we meet, let it be as fellow serpents of the Order. I just wanted to say sorry, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously, though. If it hadn't been for you and the twin adder lads there, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. I love Biggs and Wedge. Thank you. We're very grateful. I mean, this means for sure that somewhere in this game there's going to be a person named Sid, right? Like, they can't not have Sid if they're going to have Biggs and Wedge. It's like against the rules, practically. Ooh. That's probably fine. Where am I going here? Going this way, I guess. Interesting. Fate. It's probably fine. Oh, actually, I could just... What am I doing? I could just... Here. I can just teleport. I always forget I have teleport available. New Gridania. Feels like the load times are taking a bit longer than they have in previous streams. Could be in my imagination. Alright. Wrong way. This way. God, it's like a jump scare. Every time with the music. Okay. Oh, Smo, just out of curiosity, because I don't really have a way to see it on my end, but I think I changed the settings so that the stream is running as a 1080p 60 frames per second. I tried to boost that up a little bit to see if my computer could handle it, and it seems like it's handling it okay. I'm just curious, like, does it actually look better or different? I don't know. Thanks for bowing. Grayson, it does my spirit well to see you returned. Word arrived but moments ago from the team at Nine Ivies. Lest you worry, the 2 engineers are safely on their way. The lieutenant informs me that you were instrumental in the mission's success. Had you not found Engineer Biggs when you did, and helped us to rout the Garleans, things might have been very different. And all this before you even inducted into the Order. You are well on your way to carving out a fine career for yourself beneath the Twin Adder standard. But without further ado, let us see to your induction. 12 willing, there won't be any further interruptions. Yeah, I did it. What was that? Smo says, I was watching in a smaller window, but upon looking at it, it does look smoother. Cool. Glad that's working out. Are you playing 14 or something too, right now? Something else, maybe? The personnel officer stands ready to complete your induction into the ranks. Protocol requires that I apprise you of who we are and what we do, after which I'll invite you to swear an oath of your own free will. Ahem. It takes 3 people. For reasons you don't need to know. The Order of the Twin Adder is the Grand Company of Gridania. Okay. It brings together the martial, economic, and technological resources of our nation that we might stand strong in times of direst adversity, when our very survival hangs in the balance. Our order was formed in the days before the calamity, in readiness to fight the Garlean Empire, and to combat the beast tribes and their primals. Needless to say, our struggle continues to this day. Elder Seedseer Ken S. Sana is the supreme commander of our forces. Under her wise leadership, we protect the people of Gridania and the sanctity of the Twelveswood. As the entwined serpents that grace our standard, let Forspawn strive as one with friends from afar to ensure that peace shall ever reign in Gridania. In so doing, we honor the will of the elementals, and theirs is the will of the wood. Great. Now then, Grayson Allen, I ask that you give unto us your oath of allegiance, in whatever fashion you see fit. Oh. I can just not swear an oath, apparently. Smo says, I'm watching you playing 14 and part of a friend's casual stream where she's working on her room in our FC house. Wow. You're multitasking like a champ. Good for you. Working on her... Okay, oh, he's like doing decorations or whatever. I see, I see. Woods will be done. I shall strike down our enemies and drink of their blood. That would be fun. Woods will be done. I nod my head. So you know the words of a grand company. That as well. Bound by this common belief, let us strive to preserve all that is good in this great nation. By the power vested in me, I assign you the rank of Servant Private 3rd Class. You are now a man of the Order of the Twin Adder, Go forth, Private Allen, and do that which brings peace to the Twelveswood and honor to our name. Can I advance to the rank of General? I did the thing! That's so cool. Yay, look at me. Oh, my yellow jacket fits so much better now. That stupid yellow coat I got is paying off. I look just like them and they suspect nothing. I'm sorry, my Bluetooth is calling. Can you hear me, Grayson? This is Menphilia. An officer of the Order of the Twin Adders contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Allen. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your older ones first. Remember, though you are now a serpent of Gridania, you are no less a scion. Pray return to the waking sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. The distant call of a friend in need, perhaps? As you are needed elsewhere, I shall not keep you any longer. I would, however, suggest speaking with High Serpent Commander Vorsai Hulo before you depart. He may provide you with assistance on the journey ahead. Man. Like the most casual army in the world. It's like, oh, did your friend just call you? You can go hang out with him for a while. You don't need to do anything for, you know, the army you just joined. You may now accept the quest, My Little Chocobo Twin Adder, by speaking with Vorsai Hulo. This quest must be completed in order to proceed to the end of the main scenario for A Realm Reborn. Snake Bitten. Delivery missions unlocked. I've done it. Grand Companies. You are now a member of Grand Company and have been assigned the rank of Private 3rd Class. Grand Companies pay the members not in guild, but in company seals. You confirm how many seals you're... A Grand Company Quartermaster is stationed to each Grand Company headquarters and will exchange items for company seals. Company seals are only redeemable within the Grand Company that issued them. That makes sense. Supply and provisioning missions. The Grand Companies of Eorzea are constantly need supplies and provisions by crafting. Cool. Items sought change every day. They can be confirmed by... Okay, this is like a crafty thing. Okay, so this is how you can like start selling off crafties. I see. Smo says, get Dat Bird. Is this the bird? My little chocobo, a pup no longer? Vorsai believes it's past time you were issued a personal chocobo. Private Allen. I understand you've been working tirelessly in Gridania's name. You are truly an example to your fellow serpents. I did one job for you. Now give me a bird. But tell me, have you ever felt as though you couldn't get to your destination quickly enough? That perhaps you could do with a swifter pair of legs? Perhaps swift bird legs? If so, you might consider getting a personal chocobo. You have yet to be issued your own bird, am I correct? Given your considerable talents, you should be able to obtain one in no time at all. Let me tell you how to go about it. How to go about it. First, you must obtain a serpent chocobo issuance by exchanging company seals with the quartermaster. Once you have the steed, present it to our man Singer, and he will furnish you with a suitable bird. Gasp. Smo says, I'd love to give you the bird, sir, but this is a teen game. Oh. Alright. Vorsai Hulo have you begin your training in earnest. Listen well, Private Allen. The Order of the Twin Adder does not just welcome glory seekers willy-nilly into our ranks. You stand here today because we believe in your potential. We believe that you will go forth as a serpent and help restore order to a world gone mad. And yet, potential alone will not carry you far. Indeed, the road to glory is littered with the bodies of would-be heroes who lacked the determination and diligence to hone their innate talents. But you will not suffer the same fate. I am certain of it. It is with such high hopes for your future that I would send you to begin the next phase of your training. The venue shall be the Wolves' Den, a proving ground established by the Eorzean Alliance to prepare Grand Company recruits for the battles that lie ahead. The Wolves' Den is to be found just off the shores of Lanoskia, The ferry at the Morabee dry docks in Lower Noskia will grant you passage there. Upon your arrival, seek out Storm Captain Berkoya Elizabeth. I have already taken the liberty of submitting a letter of recommendation on your behalf. Oh, my lord. Are you dressed like Titus? What the heck? Where's that costume at? Alright. Cool. I need to talk with Serpent Quartermaster? Give me a bird. 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 Singer. To obtain your personal chocobo, you must present Singer with a Serpent Chocobo issuance. This document can be obtained by exchanging company seals with the Serpent Quartermaster. Here's hoping you have been setting aside your seals. Where's the... wait. Serpent Chocobo issuance. Present this deed to the order of the Twin Adder Company Sales. Receive your own Chocobo. Shop selling price none. Insufficient seals. Impossible. Ah. But the bird. Oh, that noise. Oh man. Alright, well. Apparently I have to do my job as a soldier or whatever in order to get a chocobo. Lame. Smo says, ha 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 ha. What's the MSQ reward? Huh? MSQ? Oops. I need to go, let's see. Woods will be done. Where's that at? Where's that at? What? Oh, I need to... Ul'Dah? Oh yeah, I need to... Minfilia wanted me to talk to her. That's the MSQ quest. My little chocobo. Up no longer. Okay. I see. So if I want a chocobo, I have to go do a pup no longer. What's the MSQ reward? What's the reward for that quest? Oh, let me see. How do you... let me see here. Woods will be done is... I get 300 seals for talking to her. That happens to be a sufficient amount. Alright. I know what I must do. Smo says, there you go. Thanks for the hint. I got real sad for a second. Alright, so... I know this is normally about when I end the stream. Because I've been aiming to do kind of short streams. For the most part. But you know what? It's Saturday. And I want me a chocobo. So... Oh, what have I done? So with determination, I'm gonna get me a bird. Oh man, oh geez, I really wanted to get that White Mage quest. I probably have to... I'm guessing the MSQ quests probably have to get up to about level 30 as well. And like, I think the current MSQ quest was like level... Let me see here. Oops. This is a level 20 quest. So I actually might not be super close to getting that mage quest. Like, I don't know if it's exactly when that quest will activate. Or maybe it'll activate like at level 35, I don't know. can't beat me, Hrothgar. I am faster. No, I must win. Yes. I sprint. Take that. Your stupid lion legs can't keep up with me. Sorry about calling your legs stupid. Oh boy, if I had a Chocobo, I sure could be moving fast. Oh, don't stand there with a dragon when I'm excited about getting a Chocobo. That's just mean. Alright. I knew it, Tato. You totally are sleeping on the job till somebody walks in the door. You little... No, I must get there first. Wait, no. Nice try, Hrothgar. Smoke has stupid legs. That's toxic. I'm sorry. I got a little heated in the race. Following the calamity, each nation's armed forces underwent large-scale restructuring centered upon its grand company. In Gridania, the Order of the Twin Adder absorbed both the Wood Whalers and the God's Quiver, while the Lominsans enacted the complete merger of the Maelstrom and the Knights of the Barracuda. Ul'Dah is the odd nation out, having made no notable changes to its armed forces. As before, and in the spirit of the Sultanate, each entity retains a certain degree of independence. Thanks. Ida, do you have anything useful to say? Let me see if I have this right. You're an adventurer, who's a scion, and a serpent? Golly, how do you keep track of everything? It must be fun pairing up with lots of different people, though. Me? I'm always with Papalymo. Come to think of it, why am I always with Papalymo? Ida, conversation with you is always enlightening. But maybe not in the way you intend. Anyway, why is she always with Papalymo? Welcome back, Grayson. Lady Minfilia waits you within. Yeah, I don't care. Just give me those tickets. I need Chocobo tickets. I demand them. I've earned them. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Grayson. Give me tickets. Now, when last we spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Are these friends tickets? Tataru, please show them in. Wait, were the friends not the soldiers? Were these friends just like waiting outside the door for like months at this point? Ah, this way, sirs. Oh my gosh. Way too cool. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we've properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. I wear goggles at night because my future's so bright. And I'm... Godsman, spit it out, will you? Wedge, at your service. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Oh? Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Wow. I thought you guys were like a secret society. Are you not secret? Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Oh, they're chatting all friendly-like. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea. And I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all, and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. Secret, we are barely a society. These quotes make me think that you're quoting something I'm not familiar with, unfortunately. Minfilia, did I... Wait. I obtained 300 serpent seals. guess okay, I'm here anyway. I'll talk to her. I'll get this quest activated. Minfilia needs you to investigate the sylphs.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you.
What a shocker. I can't believe it.
Have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Smo says, no, I'm just adding lines to the dialogue. Alright, fair enough. You're just being clever.
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
That's not how I thought either of those words were pronounced, but okay. Giesel? Ramu?
Though technically a beast tribe, sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
There's... the racism is real.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
Okay.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible.
Wait a minute, are the tattoos that Ida and Papalimo and Thancred have, does that mean that they were at the Battle of Cartano? Like, is that the tattoo that makes them Cartanese?
Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the sylph's favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us?
Will I nod my head? I nodded my head.
Grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods.
Ah, but Thancred, you're becoming my favorite. You were so helpful all those times you sent me to do stuff while you sat around.
Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Yeah, Ida and Papalimo are so helpful.
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Is Ida's job really just to be kind of like the dumb one? Is that her, like, role in the society here? Like, I feel kind of bad. I don't know what she's really... Smo, message retracted, message retracted. SK says unrelated. Okay. No, I'm just adding lines to their... Alright, keep your secrets. Whoa, SK, hi, you're here. Hello. Wow, I never know when you're here. Welcome. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Smo says, I said something slightly spoilery. Oh. You could have spoiled it for me. It's fine. I didn't notice whatever you said, so I guess it's all good. I honestly, like, I'm not super like, at least like with like minor spoilery things, like I'm not super hard about that. Like, obviously if you tell me like what's going to happen at the end of Endwalker, might ruin some surprises, but like I don't mind a little bit of spoilage. But anyway. Yeah, it's all good. So yeah, if it's spoilery, that's fine. I'm sure I'll find out eventually then. So I need to go to New Gridania. I mean, I guess because there's an MSQ there, but more importantly, I am getting me a Chocobo. And I'm gonna ride it and love it and call it George. I might call it a better name. I'm gonna feed it so many Gissel greens, it's gonna become a fat Chocobo. And we will be happy. Everyone will be jealous of George. This. Smo says, I want to ride my Chocobo all day. Yes. Checkmark? Ah, beg pardon. Says, terrible habit of mine to think loud. But tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? Sylph management. Did I? I don't think I actually completed... What? What is happening? What? Why did I... Oh, I was completing the quest for the MSQ. He just happened to be the person I had to talk to for that. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Give me that Chocobo issuance. All of the other stuff can go. I don't care. Engineering manual. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Anyway. Vorsay, I don't care about the main quest. I want a Chocobo. Commander Vorsay Hulo has been awaiting the aid of the Scions. Oh, I want my Chocobo. SK says, too late, you said George, no takebacks. Alright. It's gonna be George the Chocobo. Vorsay, whatever. The Elven man. Well, if it isn't Private Allen reporting for duty, that's the zeal I like to see from an enterprising Unserpent. I want my Chocobo. I don't care about your... Ah, it's you two. You're slowing down my destiny. Morning, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Ah, Eden Papalimo. Always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me you quest in the name of the Scions of late. Ah, quite so, Commander. A little bird told us, oh, Chocobo bird maybe, told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Aye, your little bird sings true. I want a bird. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the Sylphs, that curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the Twelveswood home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceable bunch, much to the delight of the elder Seedseer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The Twin Adder is of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for this reason that the Sylph's relation to the primal Ramu has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Oh, and racists will be racist. Should there be even a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribes, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry, indeed. Smo is laughing in the chat, thanks. Do we strike at Ramu, or leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question, yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That is where you scions come in. I nod my head. The sylphs of the Little Solace remain untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. Oh, okay, so there are sylphs that aren't tempered. I gotta say, the tempering thing is a bit of a thorn for me as far as the story goes. I'm not sure I like that plot point. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of a productive parley. Oh. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorn Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. A friendly palaver with the sylphs? This should be a pleasant enough diversion. Don't jinx it, Papalimo. The Hawthorn Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from Westshore appears to take us straight there. A friendly palaver, indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalimo. Stop jinxing it. You guys are gonna make it a problem. I nod my head. I accepted a quest. I want a Chocobo. Give me the things I demand. To be issued a personal Chocobo, you must first obtain a Serpent Chocobo issuance by exchanging companies. I did that. What do you mean? What do you mean? Wait. Singer. Where's Singer? Wait. Who's Singer? Singer is the one that I need to give. Wait. He wasn't even the person that needed the tickets. What have I done? Alright. It is clear that the stream cannot end until I hunt down Singer. And by whatever way friendly means possible. I need... Wait a minute. Chocobo. Where are you, Singer? Map. You're down there. Can't hide from me. Singer. Doom is upon you. Want a bird issued, you say? Then I'll need to see your Serpent Chocobo issuance. Oh, you'll see it. Yes, do it. Yes. Give me what I want, what I really, really want. Yes, everything appears to be in order. A moment, please. I'll be right back with your Chocobo. Yes. He's so handsome. Or cute. What's the gender? I don't know. And here he is. The fellow has been in high spirits the past few bells. He must have sensed that his master was coming. Yes. Now then, to make it official, you'll want to give your noble steed a name. Technabbit. Where? Alright, well, SK is holding me to my random declaration. How do I talk to... Huh? Give my noble steed a name. Oh. There you are, hi. I see you're my next quest giver, Chocobo. Hell yeah. Okay. Oops. Alright. Fair enough. George. Oop. How do I... Yes. No, come back. Wait, what? Wait. Hold on. Oh, I have to talk to you now. I dare say he likes his name. Here is your very own Chocobo whistle. Simply blow into it and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. But do forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoned in crowded city areas or monster-infested lairs. Chocobos are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. And lastly, I present you with your Chocobo Rider's License, as is required by law. Don't even have to take a test. Cool. And that concludes all the formalities. I wish you and your Chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship. Yes. Personal Chocobos. Tutorialize me. You can use a Chocobo whistle to acquire the action to summon your personal Chocobo. Unlike rental Chocobos, there's no time limit. Okay, that's fine. Action can be set on a hotbar. Chocobo armor barding can be equipped via the companion interface. I can put armor on my Chocobo. What? I can fight with the Chocobo? Is that the implication? Hold on. Where's... yes. Actions and traits. Where's my whistle? Oh, wait. How do I use the... Oh, it's in my inventory. Okay. I need this. Whistle. Use. Do it. I broke my whistle. Wait. Hold on. What? Wait. It doesn't seem right. Whistle? Oh no, wait. No, I'm so close. Travel? Wait, Smo says I broke it. Wait, did I really? Did I break my Chocobo? It under character and mounts. Go in the overworld to some... Oh, I have to go... overworlds. Ah, they're full of squirrels and ladybugs out there. Other people are riding their Chocobos in the city. Not fair. I'll ride my Chocobo. Okay. Character. Companion. Mount guide? Companion. Summon? Mount? I'm on a Chocobo. Wait. It happened so suddenly. Yes. With great speedy speed. Oh, I can flap his feathers. Oh, heck yes. Yes. Ah. The world is doomed. Tree, you're gonna die. Oh. Well, I guess Chocobo combat isn't a thing. That's fine. That would have been too good. Can I talk to people? Oh, no! George! Oh, alright. I guess they're scared of people. Place the mount Chocobo on your hotbar. I probably should do that, huh? Let me see here. Mount guide. add to hotbar. How do I... Also, combat with your Chocobo is a thing, but I think it's level 30 or 35 MSQ, Smo says. Okay. Okay, well, I guess I have one slot for it right now. I'll need to figure out how to put it up into my, like, my double slot later. So does that mean I can just... Yes! Yes! Did the music change to, like, Chocobo music? Wait. Oh my gosh, the Chocobo does have his own music. That's amazing. Alright. Well, I'm going to be on top of a Chocobo now and forever, so get used to that, everybody. I love the Chocobo music. It's delightful. Okay. Alright, well, I was hoping to get far enough along that I'd unlock that last White Mage quest, but... SK says you already have teleport and sprint on a different hotbar. You can just get out of those and auto attack to free up some space. Rid. That's true. I never use auto attack. That's a good point. Yeah, I moved teleport to those other things. Yeah, actually, I think I probably should figure out the hotbar because my friend actually set up my hotbar. I didn't actually learn how to do it properly, but I probably should learn how to do that. So I can put things where I want them to make it more easier for combat. See, I'll probably try to do that tomorrow or something before the next stream. But yeah, so I think I'm probably gonna call it here for today. I really wanted to get that White Mage quest unlocked, but I think it must be like, I'm guessing I probably have to get to about like level 30 on the MSQ line before the level 30 White Mage becomes available. If I had to guess, that's probably what they want. And so it's going to be, let me see here, level 20. Yeah, it's going to be possibly a while longer before I realistically... Smo says check out the Conjurer Guild. Guess I could. Seer Folly. Actually, wait a minute. Oh, wait, no. Hey, it's there. Wait. It must have activated. I didn't notice. I'm an idiot. Alright. We are going into overtime. I can't ride a Chocobo. Which is like, what's even the point of life if you're not on a Chocobo? Let's be honest. Alright. Okay, yeah, so... Oh, man. This is going to end up being a decently longer stream than normal, but... And I think, at least on Saturdays, it's not a big deal for me to have to do these streams a little longer. As long as y'all are not getting tired of it or have other things to do. I mean, you obviously don't have to stay. You can always bounce whenever you gotta bounce, but... I think because I did commit with my thumbnail and title that I was gonna become a White Mage today, I should try to at least see what's going on. Simeon has a task for a skilled adventurer, Seer Folly. Grayson, I am glad you have come. I have a task of a most urgent and confidential nature, and I can think of none other to whom I can entrust it. You are doubtless familiar with the Seedseers, yes? Khan Essena, Elder Seedseer, leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, and guardian of our fair nation, clearly needs no introduction. But know you also of her siblings? Oh, those are her brother and sister? The two young Pajals, sister Raya Osena and brother Arun Sena, make for Evershad as we speak, where they will perform a ritual of great import. Verily, such import that it would be no overstatement to say that the very fate of Gridania hangs in the balance. Sorry, I got distracted by Smo giving me a hard time. OMG, you just keep on talking. I didn't come to your stream to hear you talk and comment. JK, of course, thanks. And these stupid streamers just yammer on and on when they're playing their games. I wonder, there's gotta be some streamers out there where all they do is like just be quiet and just like calmly play a game. It's like I see like those like no commentary videos that people will do of like Let's Plays. And there are people that watch them, I guess. I don't know. It's only the quieting, the ritual of which I spoke, that may be placated. Thus did the two Seedseers set out for Evershade, with nary a guard to accompany them. Therein lies the rub, and the nature of the favor I ask of you. By no means would I question the powers of the Seedseers, but with the Great One's anger mounting, the Twelfthwood becomes a threatening domain for even the most puissant of conjurers. Pray hasten to Evershade and see that no harm befalls the two. Yay. I do it. What is this? Hold on. SK, I think you mentioned this last stream, but can I get a unicorn? Guys, can I have a unicorn and a chocobo? Is this the perfect game? Briar has need of a benevolent adventure to tend a wounded beast. Hold on, I gotta... Smo says, I mean... Your deeds of late have earned you the respect of all Stillglade Fane. People say you are a breath of fresh air within these still caverns. Truly, you are an inspiration to us all. Having plied you with praise, I would make a request of you. An unusual creature has appeared near Falgord Float in the North Shroud. Witnesses report that it is badly wounded. While it hasn't proven itself a danger to the locals, a wounded beast is unpredictable at the best of times. Please find it and provide it with such succor as you are able. Oh, Briar. Alright, well, I might not do that today, but... Good lord, if I can start riding around on a unicorn... Like... Oh, man. What a time to be alive. Alright, I need to go... Seer Folly. Let's see here. Oops. Bent Branch Meadow. Okay. Huh? Oops. I can't. SK says the side quest can only be done as Conjurer, FYI, so complete it first before you get your White Mage. That's smart. That's good to know. Well... okay. Alder Springs. That's probably true. SK hasn't lied to me yet, so I'm gonna trust SK on this one. Unattuned? I have to walk there? Oh, man. Wait, I don't have to walk there. I have a chocobo. Wait, yes. Walk-ins for suckers. Smo says save it for next time. Oh man, it is actually... Yeah, man, I guess it is... This is getting longer and longer, isn't it? Jeez. Yeah, actually... Hold on, yeah, this is getting long enough, I think. SK says it's the weekend, live a little. I could live a little, too. Curses, indecision. Oh no. Ah. Boo. All right, I'm gonna do this unicorn at least. I'll see how long it takes to do the unicorn. If the unicorn's quick, maybe, because the Conjurer quest might take a second. That's a very real possibility. Man, that is far away. But I have a Chocobo. I interrupted my Chocobo. Okay. I haven't really been over here at all yet, actually, now I think about it. Or have I? Maybe I have. I think I've been over here a little bit. But I never crossed the bridge because it was covered in... Oh, there were spiders. Wait, am I... So if I'm on a mount, am I immune to enemies? Will they ignore me? Or will I still get, like, targeted by stuff? I mean, I guess I'll find out in a second. You're fine. Yeah, I haven't been over here at all yet. New territory. Chocobo keep. Okay, got that. SK says I'll still get targeted. Dang it. Alright. I guess that'd be kind of OP to be able just to ignore everything. But I shall attune. Heck, boo, stop. There we go. Okay. Oh, buff. It seems like the enemies are mostly ignoring me, at least. Just dash through and don't think about death chasing you. Thanks, SK. Sure would be silly of me to think about that thing you just mentioned out loud. It's beautiful. Wow. The creature appears to be in great pain. Here, take a cure. Look at that. Noble. That's a long horn. Oh, no, friend. Wait, the creature seems grateful to you. No, come back. No, say it ain't so. Report to Brya. Alright, well. Oh man. I want a unicorn. Gotta be honest, I don't know if either of you have seen it, but The Last Unicorn, it's an animated movie. One of my favorites. Super good movie. Definitely made unicorns super cool. Where am I going? Brya. Brya wants me. This way. No Chocobo allowed in town. Just out of curiosity, how long have you... no, never mind, it's fine. I'll find out, I guess. Briar. Welcome back, Grayson. Were you able to find the creature? And what did it look like, if I might ask? Four-legged and tall, with a pristine white coat, and a single horn protruding from its brow. There is no mistake. That was a unicorn you healed. Unicorns are rare and majestic beasts native to the inner region of Corythus. They are extremely shy and are wont to avoid all contact with man. The notion that you are able to gain its trust is most thrilling. I've seen enough wild creatures to know that its behavior toward you means more than simple gratitude. Nay, the unicorn must have sensed kinship in you. Should you doubt my words, Grayson, pray take this whistle and prepare yourself. A truly uplifting experience awaits. Yes. 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 Oh, man. Let me see here. I can... Inventory. Yes. Use it. I like to imagine that I'm swallowing the whistle, and then I'm just, like, selectively breathing through my windpipe, like, which whistle I want to activate to summon mounts. That's my personal headcanon for how that works. And I'm not just casually smashing a whistle for no reason in my hands. Let's see here. Companion. Oh, I had to go to Mount Guide, that's right. Yes. Guys. Wait, how do I... let me see here. Go to Mount Guide and add your Chocobo and the Unicorn to favorites. LB? How do I... X? Add favorites? Add favorites. Yes. 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 Take that, society. Alright. That was pretty quick. I guess out of curiosity, like, is that the only... Like, are there other quests that are gonna disappear when I become a White Mage? Like, should I be, like, going around to, like, do certain quests or something? Like, would it behoove me to do a little... Company Chocobo. Mount Roulette and Mount Guide. Oh. Okay. That was the only one? Okay, that's what SK says. Okay. Guys. I'm like a fairy tale princess. Jump. Yes, so majestic. Wow. Very silly. I love it. Okay. Where am I going? I totally forgot what I was doing. Going that way. Okay. Wonderful. Wait, I didn't have an did I have an option to name the unicorn? Oh wait, this is definitely the wrong way, never mind. Jump! Yes! Wait, how am I... Wait a minute. This way. Yes! Guys. This game went from being like an 8 out of 10 to a 12 out of 10 in a real hurry. I have a Chocobo, a unicorn... Possibly gonna become a White Mage. Raya, be jealous. I appear to you on a majestic white steed. Okay. Level 34. The personal Chocobo is the only one you can name. Oh, okay. That's... I guess that would get pretty crazy otherwise. Curses! How can we hope to make it to the Guardian Tree with these ghastly creatures bursting forth like rampant weeds? If I'd known what we were in for, I'd have brought along a wood whaler or two. In fact, I dare say we should return and do exactly that. Oh, do not be such a coward, sister. We are Seedseers. These overgrown vermin are no match for us. Bold words, brother. But were they true words, we would have dispatched our enemies and arrived safely at our destination bells ago. Hi. I'm here too. A conjurer, are you? Brother Esumi, ever the worrier. For once, however, his solicitude is most welcome. Might you help us dispose of these fell creatures? Have you no pride, sister? A Seedseer does not beg the aid of some common adventurer. Enough, brother. We have a duty to perform. A duty that takes precedence over your silly notions of pride. Now, enough talk. Let's see to these pests. She ran right into it. I didn't even have time to say yes. I could walk the other way right now. Oh my god, what did... Hopefully she'll keep herself alive for a second. I'm just going to try to get rid of this guy real quick. Okay. Oh, well, that's just going to keep happening then. Silence, you say? Hold on. Hold on. That's not... You hate to see that. I guess they're fine. Is stuff gonna keep coming? Kinda seem like stuff are gonna keep coming. Oh, it's, Oh, Mexican Tail stopped by again. Hi, the Paranormal VTube. Hold on. Oh, come back! Oh my goodness. SK says, kill the enemies ASAP, don't drag it out. Working on it. Oh. Yeah, that was the way to do that for sure. Mexican Tail says you should change your name back. Yeah, I mean, I did change my name, actually. I guess you'll probably notice, for the channel name. It was the Paranormal VTuber. But then I like... Because my intent was going to be, like, I was going to play, like, a bunch of, like, supernaturally themed games. Like, horror games and spooky games and things like that. So I thought it'd be kind of like a fun theme for the channel. And I was just going to play... Like, I started playing Final Fantasy XIV because my friend dared me to. You said it was a good game and I should try it. So I was like, I'll stream it. It'll be fun. It'll be a fun gaff for a couple of streams. But I'm actually really enjoying this game. And so it seemed kind of inappropriate to continue calling the channel something that has nothing to do with paranormal stuff, at least at the moment. So I just changed it back to my name. And Mexican Tail says, I have a game for you. Okay. What's this game you suggest or think of? Raya Osana. That crystal! Do my eyes deceive me, or does this adventure inherit the legacy of Atawa Kant? I blink. I look up. It was none other than Atawa himself who last performed the quieting. No, I do not believe this adventure's arrival is mere coincidence. Bearer of the soul crystal, inheritor of arcane knowledge long since forbidden to those not of our kind. I know not why it is you he chose, but I believe our great forefather has led you to us today. Ancient tradition dictates that the quieting be performed by 3 Pajals. Ah, but I misspeak. The ritual is to be performed by 3 white mages. If Master Atawa truly has chosen this adventurer as his successor... You speak madness, sister. Surely you have not forgotten the Pajal. Pajali tradition strictly forbids sharing the teachings with those not of our kind. The power of white magic is far too great to risk it falling into the wrong hands. Grumpy stances. And so you would uphold tradition merely for tradition's sake, even at the risk of incurring the Grey One's wrath and bringing disaster upon our forest home. Have you so little faith in your own abilities, sister? We are Seedseers, more than capable of slaying any beasts in our way and carrying out the ritual on our own. You guys would have died hard to that spider a minute ago. Like, not even a question, you would have died hard. So you guys are like, what, like 12, 13? How old are you? This petty bickering is getting us nowhere. Adventurer, I am sorry to trouble you with our silly sibling squabbles. If you've the time, I would speak with you further, but not here. Come to Camp Tranquil, and come quickly. Time is of the essence. Alright. Mexican Tail says, I have a game for you. Escape to Ayuoki. I've heard of that somewhere. Ayuoki. Isn't that like a, that's like a creepypasta, isn't it? That sounds really familiar. Oh man. I used to be caught up on all the creepypastas, but there's slowly been so many of them over the years that I can't quite keep them straight anymore. Where am I going? South Shroud. Okay, so Camp Tranquil. Mexican Tail says yes. Ayuoki is Michael. Oh, that's right. Okay, Michael. That's right, Michael Jackson. That's the what is that? Isn't that like a... That was like a Brazilian... Like, it came from Brazil, right? That creepypasta? Because it's the... It's like a beast that, like, will walk backwards and will have, like, mournful howls of Ayuoki. And, probably eats children or something. I can't remember. It's one of those, like... where am I going? Going up here. Going the wrong way. This way. Going... This way? This way. Okay. There's a... Now his name is Ayuoki? Okay. So there, somebody made a video game based on that thing? Actually, that sounds... Wait. Ouch. Oh, they're up... They were up there. Never mind. Well... Mexican Tail says yes. Actually, I think... Oh, I really made a mistake here, guys. I'm trying... Everything horror games. Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I hate... The lightning effect in this game is the worst. It actually resets... Oh, what the f... That's my fault. The lightning actually resets my brain. Like, it completely shuts down whatever I was thinking about and, like, resets it. Oh, stop. Yeah, I think, I want to say there's, like, a video game, an Ayuoki game that, like, a Markiplier played, like, a while ago. Like, I'm just, like, having, like, a vague memory. And yeah, I guess it really hasn't come up because I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV, but I am very much into, like, the horror game scene and, like, spooky things. Like, I was really into creepypastas, like cryptids and monsters and ghosts and stuff like that. And so originally I was going to have the channel kind of be that kind of stuff. And maybe eventually I'll start doing that kind of stuff more. But, and I like this game, and I want to keep playing it. So, let me see. Mexican Tail says, please. Let's have a bet. Okay, Mexican Tail, what's your bet? I'm just going to continue reading this real quick. Thank you for coming, adventurer. Forgive my brother's rudeness. He cannot help that he was born with a head of solid stone. Anyways, I do not believe we have been properly introduced. I am Raya Osena, a Pajal, as you can see, and sister of the elder Seedseer. You are Grayson, yes? Brother Esumi has spoken of you, and most highly at that. As you no doubt have heard, my brother Arun and I were en route to the Guardian Tree. There, the Great One, by whose graces we dwell here, resides. The gentlest of guardians when at peace, a destructive force that knows no bounds when angered. As the Great One goes, so goes our fate. The creatures you helped us dispatch. Doubtless they too were roused to hostility by the Great One in his anger. You need only look around you to see, the forest grows more and more threatening with each passing hour. So it is that we traveled here to quell the Great One's fury, to perform the quieting. In days of old, the ritual was, without fail, performed by 3 white mages. With our elder sister occupied with her many duties, my brother and I thought to attempt it on our own. Rune was quite confident, but I had my doubts. It was then that you arrived, and shortly thereafter became one of the chosen few to be gifted with a white mage's soul crystal. 'Tis no small honor that gem marks you as an inheritor of the magic of our ancestors. My brother's pride may blind him, but the signs are clear as day to me. You are not Pajali, but a Toa Kant meant for you to be here today, to perform the ritual with us. Toa Kant is known to all as one of the greatest mages in our history, but even more so, he was known for being something of an eccentric. In defiance of tradition, he bid farewell to his forest home, wandering the realm and healing the wounds of the land and its people wheresoever he went. A most admirable cause, yes? But, alas, Atoa was never to return. He perished in a far-off land, and having taken no apprentices, his legendary powers were lost to us for eternity. Or so I believed. Until I met you. Sir, you're standing right in front of me in Rhea. Come on. Don't be like that. And yet, for all his stubbornness, there is some truth to my brother's words. Ancient laws forbid us from sharing the teachings of white magic outside of our own kind. There are reasons for this, which I would share with you when the time is right. There are many who would not approve of this arrangement. Still, I am convinced that it is Atawa's will that we bring you into the fold, and so I welcome you, Grayson of the White. I can feel the Great One's fury welling up even now. Time is short, and yet, while you may have been chosen by Atawa, I fear your journey as a white mage has just begun. Return to me when you have further honed your skills, and we shall proceed with your training. Next white mage quest will be available from Raya Osena upon reaching level 35. Soul of the White Mage. Quest complete. White Mage unlocked. How does that work? Wait. The arcane knowledge of Atoa Kant awakens within you. Yes. Jobs. Soul crystal required to change from your current job class to more specialized job. Each job is... Okay, cool. So I'm officially a white mage? I guess? I don't feel different. But I guess I'm different. Sorry, Mexican Tail, I was reading the cutscene. I tried really hard not to interrupt the cutscenes. Oh my, and then I get killed by things, but it's fine. Yeah, when there's a cutscene I try to just like stay focused on, and I do always get back to the chat though eventually. Mexican Tail says, if you pass Ayuwoki Mansion, and I will give you a diamond, but if you lose Ayuwoki, you spend time in his mansion. Mexican Tail says, read the message. So if I manage to escape the mansion, I get a diamond. And if I lose, I have to stay in the mansion. Is that the bet, Mexican Tail? SK says, equip the soul stone. Smo says, equip the soul stone. Oh, I have to, okay. Character? How do I see. Soul of the White Mage. Look at me being fancy. I did it, I guess. Where'd my... Oh, whatever. SK says lower right slot. Okay. So yeah, I guess I'm a white mage now. Mexican Tail says, yep, I have a other horror game. Mexican Tail says, this time called Granny. SK, then save the gear set. That's right, gear set. Let me see here. Okay. Yes. White mage. Okay. Nice, okay. I have saved it. I think. So now I have a white... where am I going? Alright, I'm gonna... Oops. Let's see here. I'm gonna teleport back to New Gridania for now. That, I think, is gonna be the end of the stream. I think this is a fun place to end it. I'm officially a white mage. I thought I would get like a magical girl transformation sequence, but that's fine. Mexican says, yeah, so this time called Granny. I want to play... Mexican Tail, I went to play Granny last year, and I'll teach you how to glitch Granny. Okay, I've heard of Granny. That was kind of like a popular, like, indie horror game from like a year or two ago, right? I never played that one. Ooh, I get jump scared by the musicians every time. Okay. So yeah, I think that's enough for today. I'm gonna probably call it here. SK says, no need to keep the Conjurer gear sets and shit. Okay. Yeah, I'll get rid of that then. So... Mexican Tail, if you get one step stare and glitching Granny. Huh, okay. So there's like a glitch in the game that you can make her like get stuck or something? Because I remember like that game was like she's chasing you or something, right? You have to like run away from her. Or I can't remember. But Smo says night. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna finish the stream for here. Mexican Tail says yes. Thanks everybody for coming by to chat for a while. I know this stream was significantly longer than normal. I might start doing slightly longer streams, at least on Saturdays. Since I don't have to worry about getting up early for things in the morning. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. We made a lot of progress today. Probably next stream we'll continue more of the MSQ. Man, Mexican Tail really wants me to try a horror game. Maybe. I'll have to think about that because I don't want to change. At least right now, I like having doing the 3 Final Fantasy streams every week. Maybe I'll do a 4th stream with like a horror game or something, just to do something a little different. Yeah, I'll think about it, Mexican Tail, because I do enjoy me a horror game, but I also don't want to. Mexican Tail says escaped Aoki. Maybe I'll have to see about what I can do about that. 'Cause I'm not against playing more games. Like eventually, I would love to stream more games, but I'm trying also not to. I don't want to get like too ambitious, because learning how to play this game is taking a lot of my brain power. But maybe, yeah, I think Mexican Tail. Maybe next Saturday, I'll look into doing a stream of Escaped Ayuoki. I'll look into it. It would probably be earlier in the day. But I'll schedule it ahead of time, so that you can know it's coming. It'd be like earlier in the afternoon if I end up doing that. I can't promise at this point. Yeah. Sure, laugh away, Mexican Tail. But yeah, I'll let you know, like, if you want to stop by, like, on Monday or Thursday for my stream then. I'll be streaming Final Fantasy, but I'll let you know. Yes, revenge for revenge, okay. I'll let you know if I end up doing it. So yeah, but anyway, for tonight, this will be it. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Smo, SK, as always, I appreciate your insights and your sass. I appreciate the sass slightly less, but it's fine. SK says, look under the MSQ, you have something to look forward to next stream. My feisty little chocobo. What the? Alright. Oh, is that the quest that'll let him fight or something? Oh boy, okay. Yeah, so next stream I'll be continuing. I'll definitely do feisty little chocobo. And I'll probably continue the MSQ. Maybe I'll do like 1 or 2 of the adder quests. I'm starting to get to, like, there's like a lot of content I have to start keeping track of in this game. But it's been fun. It's a lot of good stuff. So, yeah. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate all the commentary. It's good to talk to you too, Mexican Tail. And yeah, we'll see what we can do. Yeah, so I hope you all have... SK says maybe. So maybe I get combat chocobos. Maybe they learn how to kick with their footies at my enemies, or peck with their beaks. That'd be great. Yeah, so it's been good talking to y'all. I'll be streaming again on Monday, about the same time as always. Trying to be really consistent. Yeah, this is fun. This has been the 10th stream ever, and started as a disaster, but ended pretty well, so happy about that. Slowly figuring this stuff out, you know? So yeah, hope you all have a nice rest of your evenings wherever you are. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see y'all on Monday. So yeah, have a good night.